Hello, I'm Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Glen Isla, the Scotland-based map here. Again, the challenge map between myself and Thomas McConsole. Reminder again, make sure you go over and check out his channel, see what he's up to. I must warn you, when you do go over there, well, be prepared for what you see. Just be warned. Be warned. Anyway, I'm currently working on harvesting oats here since last episode. Finished. Well, I'm not even sure what I was doing last episode. All I know is we harvested whatever we were working on there last episode, and then I have since replanted the fields. I also went ahead and purchased field 24 with that money. So we now have field 24. I think I mentioned that last episode. I was going to try to get that. We do have it now, and we got about 100 grand left over here at the moment. Not entirely sure what we're going to do with that yet. I'm thinking probably should get started on some animals here. Again, one of the main goals for this challenge here is to have a full animal pen of each type. So, yeah, we'll probably, I don't know, horses seems like a good one to start with. I'm not sure, but we could start with cows too, I suppose. I know McConsole, he has some horses going, so just to be different, we could always start with some cows, but we'll have to see once here. We'll have to see once. Anyway, while that's harvesting is happening there, I figured I'd head over here. I've got a couple areas with trees on some of my fields here. I'm going to clear these out. These prove to be a little bit in the way for hired workers if I run this direction on the field, which, I don't know, it's kind of a... I did go ahead and plow all these fields together, by the way. I think I did that on screen last time, 22 and 23 anyway. Obviously, we didn't quite have 24 yet, but did plow them all together. So, yeah, I'm thinking we're going to get rid of these trees. And then if I get... There's some trees up here, too. I might even be able to plow this field a little bit wider. And I don't know how well it would work going the long way, but it might be worth a try, maybe. We'll have to see once. Anyway, let's get the chainsaw out here. We'll see once if the weird glitch happens here. I don't know if... yeah, I'm not sure what's causing that, but it's kind of annoying. We're okay so far. Yeah, if you watched the last episode, I did some log in there. Basically, our camera slowly sinks lower and lower and lower into the ground. So, pretty much at some point, we'll be under the ground here. So, haven't quite, again, figured out what triggers that, but definitely kind of annoying. And again, a reminder here, too, if you'd like to join us in on this challenge, the Glen Isla map download link is in the description below. Pretty much all we got for rules is no overly OP mods. You know, so we are using auto load, but that's about the limit of the OP mods here. Again, granted, given the game physics here, I don't think anyone wants to manually load, you know, bales and stuff like that. No auto load for logs, though. We are manually loading logs. So again, for the challenges, we have a full animal pen of each type. And so for some of the animals, that's going to be quite a few animals. Also, fill the BGA, or actually one bunker of the BGA. One bunker, because apparently those bunkers hold about the same as they do on the Ravenport map, and that's like close to, you know, 4.5 million liters, which is going to be a lot of chaff for this size of map. You know, we're probably going to have to, like, plant the entire map twice just to get that much chaff. That's a bit ridiculous. Let's see, what else we got? 300 logs, and that should be fun. That was some viewers' suggestions there for the 300 logs. People are just mean. Mean. But we are working on it here. Definitely don't want to do all the logging this way, obviously. At some point, we'll probably pick up a Ponzi Scorpion and do some logging that way. Also, you know, a telehandler would make it a lot easier as well, if you ask me. That's kind of my preference. Notice some of these trees you got to cut up fairly high, which is kind of annoying. I don't know what's up with that, but oh well. We're just going to cut all the trees down at once here, I figured. So far, the camera's not messing up, so that is good. That is good. One thing we probably should look at replacing fairly soon as well is our combine. That Claas combine there is just not serving us well. It does okay with the draper head on it there. Actually, that's not even a draper head. That's just real header there. But it does okay with the grain table. Doesn't do so good with a row crop head. The row crop head it struggles with. There's something wrong with the combine there. I don't know what it is. Actually, it's something wrong with the combine and the hired worker. Because if you do it yourself, it seems to work okay. It's the hired worker that it seems to cause problems. It just gets, well, just stops. So I'm not sure what's causing that. Timber. Uh-oh. Post timber on the side of the map like that? Again, if you have not seen this map, this is a very small map. It's probably like an 1/8 size map here. So again, if you look at this entire area, zoom out here, this is like supposed to be a normal size map. And then, you know, of course you zoom in and this is what the map actually is. Seems like a really nicely done map here so far. Obviously, I've got a few problems. I really probably should start a new save game, but I just, you know, don't feel like doing that. A new save game would fix some of the, like, sell points showing up properly and stuff like that. Like we mentioned back when we kind of went through, it's like, you know what, we'll just put a placeable down and call it good. Works the same way. And it's a lot easier than going through the process of creating a new save game. Don't have access, really? I don't have... Oh, that's gonna kind of suck. Will let me cut it yet? Nah, it won't let me cut it yet, huh? I stand back here and... now we got it. Okay. We'll cut it that way then. We'll just, you know, stand back and cut it. I think my camera just derped up here. Something to do with limbing trees, I think. Oh, we don't have access to this land either. That's going to be annoying. Should have access to this land here. I don't know why it's saying that there. Guess when we get too close to the edge of the map, we might have to pull these trees back just a little bit. Yeah, like I said, you can see my camera is now quite a bit lower. You know, notice before we were looking up, you know, above the grass. Now we're like kind of level with the grass. And, you know, probably after a little bit here, it's we're just going to keep sinking down, and eventually we're going to probably be below the map. I really should see if I can sort out what is causing that. I really don't even know where to begin as to what would cause that. A mod conflict of some sorts, or if something else is going on. Really don't know. Don't know, unfortunately. Oh, let's see. Combine's almost full here. And this, of course, will give us a little bit of money here as well. And we're not going to be making a whole lot off the log in here because we haven't really, you know, taken this large scale yet, but... Which, you know, by the way, for those of you who like to see some large-scale logging, you really should check out the Valley of the Old Farm series we did back in Farming Simulator 17. Again, that was another challenge between myself and Thomas McConsole. It was a multiplayer challenge, again, on the Valley of the Old Farm map. A really great map. Made it into my top 5 list there, which, you know, a little bit unusual given the fact that it's more of a European-style map in some ways. And those usually don't rate real high with me. But, yeah, actually a really great map to play on there. For those of you who maybe still have 17 yet, definitely highly suggest you check that map out. Good map, if you ask me. Let's see what's here. Nope. There's the tractor I'm looking for. I think the tipper is... Oh, no, I don't have the tipper here. Okay. Where would I have left the tipper at? Not that one. Not that one. Ah, there it is. Left it over there, apparently. But, yes, Valley of the Old Farm there, we absolutely obliterated the console there in that challenge. Yeah, we pretty much blew them out of the water, so to speak, and we did a lot. I mean, a lot of logging. We did some massive logging there. A lot of wood chips going on. Again, that was all manually logged as well. And by manual, I mean no, you know, auto load or anything like that. Obviously, we used the Ponzi Scorpion. But everything else was manually loaded, so... And we pretty much cleaned that map out of trees. I don't know how many thousands of trees were on that map again, but we pretty much cleaned it out. I think there was like only a couple of trees left that I remember. like on the one corner we find it's like, okay, that's enough. But yes, that was definitely a bit of a fun challenge there. Again, between obviously multiplayer, but between myself and Thomas McConsole there. And I was watching Thomas McConsole's last episode there. I noticed he was rather quiet. I'm assuming he's contemplating defeat already at this point. I'm assuming that's his thoughts there, why he's being so quiet. Okay, let's keep cutting these limbs off here in a minute, and we can start loading them. So far, we're not under the map yet, so that's a plus, I guess. Does feel like we're getting a little closer, though, because I think we were about eye level with the grass, but now we're... Yeah, well, I guess we're about eye level yet. Maybe we haven't shrunk anymore yet. Sure feels like we have. He's got a little messy here, laying on top of each other. Tried to lay them all the same way, but didn't quite get that. No, it says we don't have access to this land. It does let us delimb them at least. And, you know, we'll worry about cutting them once we get them up in the trailer. I'm assuming don't have access to land. It means I probably won't be able to cut them this way if I had to get... Yeah, it's not even giving me the option to. If we got some nice big trees here, that should pay well, hopefully. Let's see, a couple more over here. Yeah, it looks like need to be delimbed, and we'll have this ready to be picked up. And then there's some more on the other side there as well. We'll see once we might get to those as well. Okay, there we go. I see a couple of them sticking up here yet. I always miss a couple, it seems like. That one. Get that one. Oh, there we go, there we go. And then over here, we got one sticking up. Oh, there's a couple sticking up over here yet. Undoubtedly, too, when we go to pick them up, too, there'll probably be a few limbs here and there. You know, because they're underneath the ground, you can't see them. Okay, anything else? I think we got a whole tree over here yet that needs to be done, and then we'll be ready to pick them up. Also, we have bales that need to be baled as well there. I really probably should have done is maybe should have set up courseplay for harvesting that. Then I could have had courseplay bale that for me. I'll have to do that for the next field there. There we go. Yes, I think that'll work. And I'm just using a little short tow behind a logging trailer here. This seems to work pretty good. As I said before, when it comes to the logging, usually about 8 meters or so gives you the best price. Anywhere from usually 6 to 8. So that's why I don't have a real long log trailer here. Just no need for it if you ask me. For log forks here, again, we got the Stoll log forks. Again, some of the best log forks in the game, in my opinion. They definitely work really good. Although I probably... Oh, yeah, look at these limbs here. I probably should have got just the regular one. I got the XL size one here. Really don't need the XL size. Ah, boy, we're stuck in the ground here now. Yeah, now we're really below the grass. Come on, branch. I see you're on there. Where are you at? Okay, fine. We'll leave it there. Yeah, at some point, again, we'll be underneath the ground, which I guess is super annoying. I'm not sure what's causing that. Haven't figured that out yet. Yeah, if anybody else has experienced that, knows the solution, would appreciate knowing what you've discovered. Because that's definitely a problem I have not seen before. Like I said, I suspect probably some sort of mod is causing it maybe, but I don't know what mod would be causing a problem like that. That is definitely a weird problem. Okay, yeah, we're definitely not going to be able to load that in there like that. That is not going to work. Okay, definitely a heavy one. Probably if I threw a weight on the back, that might help, too. I'm not sure. Not sure. Actually, it should help. This is where I've said before, though, I like the telehandler. The telehandler handles this a little bit better. So when you're picking up whole trees like this, which, granted, probably a little bit unrealistic maybe in some ways, at least with a loader like this. But telehandler can usually handle that. Drop that in there. There we go. And yes, I know we're kind of driving on the crops here a little bit, but we'll have to get over here and harvest this field next then maybe. Nice if that would sit down in the trailer. I don't know if it will or not. Nope, guess not. And if this tractor had the weight to it, we actually probably could pick up multiple. That's actually what this particular log fork's designed for. It's designed to pick up multiples. But, yeah, because we don't really have the tractor capable of doing that. Although if we added a weight, it might. I don't think it... Yeah, probably still won't have the weight. I don't think we need a bigger tractor or, like I said, preferably probably a telehandler, which we'll probably look at getting here at some point. And again, I'm not going to take the entire logs like this to sell. We're going to cut them off, so don't worry about that. Yeah, we'll just ride over the stump there. Get a nice realignment on the back end. Oh, you're not going to clear, are you? By the way, you might notice, oh, wait a minute. I thought I deactivated the vehicle control mod. Okay, never mind. Thought I had that deactivated. Interesting. Guess it's still active yet. But yes, I was going to deactivate the vehicle control mod. I figured enough complaining about it. Let's do something about it and just deactivate it. I'm going to have to see if I got more than one active now. I wonder if maybe that's some of the problems. Let's see. Combine is finished. Well, I'd like you to actually finish that last little bit there because we're not going to be leaving any crops on the field if we can help it here. I mean, this is a challenge, and we're going to kind of need all the money we can potentially get here. Yeah, we'll just finish this last little strip here ourselves. Okay, we'll read a few comments here in a moment as well. Sebastian was saying, of course, the PC gets everything. Well, it is the PC. Let's see. Medic MS was saying, I have dual rollers on my tractor. Smooths out the pile right out. Definitely easier than the leveler. I may have to try that. Yeah, let's try the rollers instead of the leveler. Let's see. Cowboy was saying, I want to see Welker's farm map. Probably won't be doing that one for 19 here. Obviously, we did that one back in 17. Not that there's anything wrong with the map, it just we played that one back in 17, and my general rule of thumb is I always like to try to play new maps if we can. Okay, let me, yeah, we'll start with this field here next, seeing how it's right next to us. Let's see if we get course play to harvest this for us, because, you know, why not? Working with 6.1. We'll just drop that down to 6. I think that's what that's supposed to be, 6. Field edge, what number was this? This is number 20. Starting location, yeah, current vehicle, that's fine. Starting direction, automatic, return, blah, blah, blah. Headland, yeah, that should be good. Generate that course. And then drive that course. Easy peasy. Oh, hello, ground. Nice to see you so up close. As long as we stay in the vehicle, we're fine. It's just when we get out and walk around, that's obviously when the problem really manifests itself. And the only way I know how to fix it, obviously, is to reload the game. Nope. Trying to look out for that stump. A little hard kind of when you're kind of balancing yourself on your front wheels. I definitely should see if I can pick up a weight. I mean, we're right across from the shop, because, yes. So let's maybe try to do that. Actually, you know what? I could probably even put a weight on the front, too, yet. I don't know if that would be a good idea or not, but more weight on the tractor, the better, right? Giants, your physics are just astounding. Oh, there we go. Amazing how a whole log can just hang in the forks like that. Nothing holding it. Happens with the in-game ones as well, by the way. Though I would say those are far, far worse. The in-game ones will definitely have you pulling any remaining hair you have left out very, very quickly. Okay, weights. I don't usually buy weights very often. I just, no use for weights. And I guess, I don't know, maybe that's kind of the American mentality there. Because we don't use weights like this. We just don't. What's a heavy one? 2,800, 3,000. Oh, that sucker's heavy. Yeah, let's go 3,000 because we're putting it on the back, so. And we do have a Massey Ferguson, so let's get it in Massey Red. Maybe I should get it in Fent Red. The 3-point linkage on this tractor rated for this kind of weight? Guess I'll find out. Oh yeah, that definitely takes the front wheels off the ground there. We're going up over that. I'll have to get a nice big tree, see if we can pick it up here in a minute. This one here I should pick up no problem, because that's just a small little one. Oh, completely missed that. Try that again. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with these XL forks. They don't pick up smaller pieces really well. Needs to be unloaded. Oh, this is something I was going to mention as well. Notice what it calls it here, everyone. The 1660 needs to be unloaded. Yes, yes. So I think I know what the mod author modeled that particular combine after. It's modeled after the Case, or actually not even Case, International 1660 combine there. I don't know, always a bit of laziness on the mod author's part. If you ask me, if they don't even take the time to change the name, that really says a lot, if you ask me. Which, as you folks have seen with that particular harvester, it, yeah, leaves a lot to be desired. Leaves a lot to be desired. That's putting it nicely. Whoa, let's not tip it over. Try not to tip it over anyway. I'd like to get more than 2. Okay, let's take care of this here first. Then we'll see if we can deal with that problem. Nice thing about this, when the combine's full, at least it gives a nice big message on the screen that it needs to be unloaded. You know, at least for myself, sometimes I don't necessarily always pay attention to glance up there, and yeah, sometimes the combine, whoa, what in the world did you do, buddy? Oh, I see what he's doing. I blame vehicle control mod for this. Totally blame vehicle control mod. Let's turn around here and unload him this way, because otherwise he's just going to keep rolling down the hill. I wonder if Course Play's going to know it needs to back up and, probably not. Probably not, right? Okay, whoa. Hello, ground. Let's stop you back up so you can actually pick up where you left off here, because, again, don't want to be missing that much. Yeah, it seems like I've noticed ever since I've added the vehicle control add-on mod, I've had vehicles rolling away. And I suspect that's the mod that's causing it. Could be wrong on that, maybe not, but I just have a suspicion that's probably what's causing it. Okay, let's see if we can get these to behave the way I want them to here. Maybe I should go to the other side. What I should do, too, I do have another tractor. I really should get another tractor on this. That helps a lot, too, if you ask me. Having an actual tractor on the trailer to hold it, you know, you can push it around a little more. Just cannot get my forks in there, can I? There we go. Now, surprisingly, even though I'm really short like this, I can actually still reach up there and cut these. A little bit challenging, though, to see actually which one I need to cut. I'm pretty sure I got it right here, hopefully. There we go. Again, we'll just lift those up, dump them back in. Might have got a little too many in there to start with. Maybe I should have done a few less. Hello, tree, just sticking in the fork there. You wanna fall out? To be so kind of you two, you know, just fall out would be great. You really need to be stuck in there like that? Really? Really? Awesome physics there, Giants. Awesome physics. Gotta love them. Let's see what's here. Can I maybe get this by hand? No, it won't let me pick it up for some reason. Okay. Well, we'll just leave it in there then, I guess. Maybe it'll glitch out at some point. There we go. Now we got a nice big grapple's worth. That is the reason we got the XL1, because it can do that. And that, by the way, is what it's good at too. By the way, you know, if you're just picking up single ones, as I've said earlier, you'd be better off just getting the smaller one. Oh, there it is. No, there's another one hiding up there yet, isn't there? There we go. Definitely want to make sure you cut them all before you start moving. Otherwise, it might be a rude awakening when the trailer starts behaving weird. Hey, look at that. All right, it fell out. Perfect. Sometimes that's what it takes. You know, put another log in there. And then the other one that's stuck in there will come out. Oh, I'm going to reach up there. Okay, we'll just cut it at that funny angle. That'll work. I don't like how that trailer's leaning like that. Again, like I said, tractor on the front. I do have one. I should probably put it on there. Okay, can you attach a trailer with... I don't think this weight has a hitch on it, does it? Lose the weight here a minute. Ooh, I might have a couple logs sticking out a little too far out the front here. This might be interesting. Yeah, that's definitely sticking a little too far out the front. Let me, yeah, let's go get the other tractor here a minute. Speaking of which, oh, he's almost done, isn't he? Nice. Okay, well, on to the next field here then. Also, looks like it's about time to wrap it up here for this episode. So, yeah, I'll probably get those trees cleaned up, and we'll come back next episode. Maybe we'll start working on the other corner there. And we'll see how much money we end up with here. Going to kind of determine, I think, where we're going to start next. If we're going to maybe go into forestry a little more, or if we should get into animals. Again, I'm kind of thinking we probably should head towards animals. Again, you folks have any comments or suggestions on that, be sure to leave them below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And like I said, folks, thanks for watching, and till next time.